Guillermo del Toro's newest movie, Frankenstein, just released, and we need to talk about it. Everyone knows the classic story of Frankenstein, written by 18-year-old Mary Shelley on a dare. A man driving himself mad in pursuit of creating life himself, and the creature he creates not fitting in quite with society and being ostracized. A story that has millions of adaptations, but what makes this one so special? Let's get into this review. It follows the same plot as the classic story and is quite a faithful love letter to the source material. Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein, Jacob Elordi as the creature or Frankenstein's monster, and Mary Goth as Elizabeth. Let's start off with the story. Like I said earlier, it plays very much the same as how the original book goes, with its own twist on it, the way Del Toro likes to do his own sort of spins on original source materials. The main idea or theme of the movie is very much in what it means to be an outsider, wanting to be accepted and loved for who you are, but nobody ever truly understanding you. The other theme of the movie is very much based in life and death, and what it means to be alive and keep living, even when things are hard. Without going too deep into an analysis of the characters in the movie, which, trust me, I could go on for literal hours about that, the movie very faithfully continues the idea of the original book, which is to show compassion and kindness to other people, even when they're seen as different. This in the movie being demonstrated by Mia Goth's Elizabeth, and later on another character that is introduced. It also very clearly shows themes of abuse and generational trauma in the way it shows how Victor was treated as a child, and then how he later on treats his creation. The moments the creature feels human are when he is shown love, and feels the most monstrous when that is all ripped away. The ending is a moment of full circle where he realizes that life is pain and decides to keep living, juxtaposed to Victor himself becoming more monster-like as the film continues. Overall, I would say that the story is one of the strongest stories I have watched in a while, because it not only continues the ideas and main themes of the original book, not only portraying the creature as just a mindless monster, as a lot of other interpretations like to show, but also as an intelligent person. This is all really strengthened by the acting of Jacob Elordi and how he acts as the creature. He moves with this sort of grace but slight clumsiness, where you truly believe that he is newly born and a reanimated corpse stitched together. He makes you care very deeply for the character, and you feel every emotion that the character feels throughout the entire movie. All of this being said, let's get to the special effects. It is an absolutely beautiful movie. Almost none of it is CGI, which was a very purposeful move by director Guillermo del Toro. He believed that green screen and too much CGI would take people out of the movie, so most of it is practical effects. They even built an entire ship, which apparently was inside of a parking lot. I just found that recently by watching the behind the scenes. That was moved entirely on a gimbal and a bunch of cranes. Another part that I really enjoyed that I noticed my first watch through and was later then talked about during the behind the scenes was the color selection. Every scene was very purposeful with how they selected colors. Different colors represented different characters, and not only that, but also different timelines, different times in certain characters' lives, that I thought was such a beautifully done move. Also, the most obvious thing is the creature design makeup, which was done with so much intention by everybody involved. They wanted the creature to be not just this ugly, gnarled looking corpse, but something beautiful and something that looks like if a scientist put years upon years upon years of effort into making something, he would want it to be beautiful. So then they had that idea in mind as they created this design where he has this very, like, scarred up, yes, but very, like, aesthetically pleasing look, which I found was really cool. Overall, this was an absolutely incredible movie. It's one of those movies that truly makes you reflect. I know that I definitely cried at the very end of the movie when I first watched it. And it's clearly made from a place of love for the craft and a direct call out towards, AI being used in movies in a way that they made something so good without AI, which I loved. So I would give this movie 10 leaves out of 10. Thank you for watching. P.S. Go support this movie. So many people spent so much time making this movie. It took 30 years of development from the director, and then all the time to film it, so go support it, go check it out for yourself. And let me know what you think of it in the comment section below.